Livingston-McLeod, followed by Red Deer North.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Recently, the Minister for Municipal Affairs announced $400 million in increased grant monies for municipalities, but confusion has eclipsed this information and this announcement for our community leaders. To the Minister, since this government hasn't even come close to meeting its $11.3 billion MSI funding promises from 2007, is this $400 million a new ongoing commitment to our municipalities, or is it just another pre-election promise to mask this government's failed record and win votes?
Honourable Minister of Municipal Affairs.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you for the question. Mr. Speaker, the MSI commitment to our municipal partners is $11.3 billion, Mr. Speaker, and we have made that commitment, and we'll be keeping that commitment. To date, Mr. Speaker, MSI has provided over $6 billion, with a B, dollars to date, has been able to access over 4,800 projects across the province for our municipalities. Mr. Speaker, this is a program that is extremely important to municipalities, ones that our municipal leaders support, and one that we are long-term funding for them for municipal sustainability.
Thank you again, Mr. Speaker, but I don't think we've got the answer to the question yet, Minister. Since this government has failed to meet its MSI funding commitment in any given year since 2007, and considering municipalities have consistently called for predictable, sustainable funding over the current complicated grant system instead, will you admit this current boom and bust model doesn't serve our municipal partners well, and it's inadequate for maintaining infrastructure and hampers growth?
Honourable Minister.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, our government remains committed to investing in infrastructure that supports economic development and keeps Albertans working. That is why approximately $400 million is being provided from Budget 2014-15 to MSI to ensure municipalities have the capacity to meet their existing infrastructure project commitments, to keep the economy strong and to keep Albertans working.
Final supplemental.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Well, it's the same old types of answers and the same old platitudes. Unlike this government, which could only manage to build one of the 50 schools it promised in 2012, Minister, our municipal officials are planning for the future and building critical infrastructure, or at least they're trying, but they need predictable funding to be successful. Does the Minister expect municipalities to be satisfied with the odd injection of extra money rather than a predictable agreement that treats them with respect?
Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I would say that $11.3 billion is significant funding, and it is predictable funding, Mr. Speaker. And, Mr. Speaker, our municipal leaders very much support the MSI. I traveled across the province to talk to them about pre-budget, and I talked to them, and their number one thing that they support that we do for municipalities is MSI. And quite frankly, Mr. Speaker, last week we had our municipal leaders from AUMA, from AMDNC, from Red Deer County and City, and they were quite grateful and thankful about the announcement, Mr. Speaker, and they support MSI funding.